everybody. Looks like we just started to stream a little bit early. Centurions have to take a team photo here today. We're here at Unity Reed High School in Manassas, Virginia. Just want to thank Unity Reed for having a nice facility for us. We're up here in the press box right now, so we're having a good time. Just trying to get stuff started here. So we're still pregame. You know, we've got let me see. About 18 minutes before we should be having a kickoff. Hopefully we go pretty much on time. So we'll see how that goes. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in, that's able to tune in. Guess most of you are going to catch these words on the rebroadcast after the fact. So, yeah. So, again, just want to thank everybody, and we're going to go ahead and go back on mute here and just leave the camera out there on the guys for now. So we'll be back more at game time. Just going to do some more talking here for now. See what's going on, why things are not working right. Okay, so it does look like sound's coming through, just not. You got to figure out why it's only coming out one side, not both. Very strange. I'm still one. Left, right. Yep, guess I had the mono button pushed down. So we've got that going. Hopefully everything is sounding a little bit better for you guys. So we'll see. Looks like probably need to be heading down to the field, get in the picture there. So I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you guys. All right, looks like we're going to be getting things underway here. They're doing the coin toss right now. Had to run up the bleachers to get up here. So I believe Centurions have won the toss, and I think they're going to defer to the second half. And looks like we're going to be doing the national anthem here. If you want to go ahead.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a dry high school field Omaha. We are happy to host the disciples from Richmond, Virginia, and your Northern Virginia Centurions. We ask that you please stand, face the flag, remove your hats over the flag of the national anthem.
All righty. Yeah, we've got a clipboard here for you. So we got Centurions and Disciples about to get started here for some football. It's a really nice day out. All the rain and everything we've been having here lately. It's great that we have a nice game. Trying to find weather on my app. It's 81 degrees here in Manassas. Sun's out. Hardly any clouds in the sky, just what we can see off in the horizon. But and it should stay pretty hot like this the rest of game time. Low 80s, 81, 82 degrees, something like that. So again, thank you to everybody coming out here. We'll get the player names in a little while. Well, I think we could probably go through them. So number 1, Isaiah Anderson. Number 2, Nehemiah Casey. Number 3, Chase Anderson. Number 4, Shepard Jones. Number 5, Nick Pell. Number 6, Luke Mosier. Number 7, Jack Derrickson. Number 10, Joseph Underwood. Number 9, Alex Paulitz. Number 12, Gabe Drown. Number 13, Caleb Majors. Number 14, Zachary Fitz. Number 15, Noah Bear. Number 17, Raphael Lejeune. Number 20, Joseph Kaza. Number 21, Quentin Kapp. Number 23, Luke DeGance. Number 24, Sam Harris. Number 26, Talon Ingram. Number 27, Chris Gall. Number 28, Ben Drown. Number 30, Jensen Strobel. Number 33, Chris Perez. Number 34, James Van Dam. Number 44, King Johnson. Number 51, Gabriel Gould. Number 55, Lucas Ingram. Number 57, Kevin Rabinski. Number 58, Matthew Matolo. Number 61, Matthew Fitz. Number 63, Hadley Shrimp. Number 64, Asher Owen. Number 65, Sam McCorkle. Number 71, David Allcroft. Number 74, Tucker Thurston. Number 78, John Gizelquest. Number 85, Timothy Allcroft. Yeah, if you want to hit it, that's fine. Number 88, Clayton Frazier. And number 99, Tony Garreau. Now, Tony will be wearing 77, I think, most of the time. So we've got number 6, Luke Mosier. We've got to make it out to the outside. Got a nice return going. He's got 3 guys. Looks like they might have an angle to get him out inside the 10-yard line. What a return. Number 6, Luke Mosier. Wow, all the way down to the 6 on that really nice run. He had 3 disciples there at the end. Got a good angle on him, and we're able to knock him out before he made it in. Looks like they're going to be at the 7-yard line. So Centurions start first and goal at the 7-yard line. Yeah, we don't have a clock here today, so we're just going to have to go by when we hear something, like the official saying something. So unfortunately, we won't be able to give you times, but we'll do everything else that we can. Gabe looks like he's going to throw it. Number 4, Shepard Jones. Woo! So it looks like we've got number 9, Alex Paulitz, going out there for the extra point attempt. All right, looks like Gabe's going to be holding. Alex is counting players down right now, making sure he's just got 11 of them out there. We don't want to have any penalties to back them up. Oh, looks like that's going to be no good. Look. Yeah, I don't know if that hit somebody or if it just went off a little bit to the right. He might not have had just a clean kick on it. But either way, Centurions open up really quick with that Luke Mosier kickoff return down to the 7-yard line. So the Centurions take a early 6-0 lead over the Central Virginia Disciples. Oh, so, yep. My normal sidekick over here, Dan, he's going to be doing the announcing in the stadium. So, yeah, you won't be hearing him talking throughout the broadcast. Well, not at least maybe not too much. We might get him over here a little bit later on. You know, we'll see. But he's going to be doing that. But instead, I have Mr. Allcroft on the camera today. And I'll try and coax him into talking a little bit on the microphone, but I don't think he really wants to do that. So we'll see how it goes. So we have number 9, Alex Paulitz, to kick off. Let's see, on kickoff coverage, I see 56, Quentin Kapp. Number 7, Jack Derrickson. Number 74, Tucker Thurston. Number 78, John Gizelquest. Number 15, Noah Bear. Didn't get too many guys on the other side of the ball. Oh, nice kick. Oh, touchback. We'll take that touchback. It was going to be great if that would have stopped at the 1-yard line for the Centurions. That would have been like the best play for them, especially if they could have jumped on that. But the Disciples will start at their own 20-yard line. Really nice kick there by Alex. He's been doing a heck of a job kicking since Luke went down in that first game. So just an amazing job he's been doing all year with the kicking. And you gotta have a good kicker. It makes a big difference in this game. Oh wait, we got all kinds of guys. Not sure what's going on. 2, 4. I guess we have a timeout by the Centurions. Okay. Yeah, flag on the field. There was just some confusion on that play. A couple of guys going in right before the snap of the ball. So the coaches went ahead and called a timeout. You don't want to just necessarily give up a free play. It's pretty tough when it's your first play from defense. But, coach is doing a great job. Speaking of coaches, we have Greg Piazza, our head coach, Keon Majors, the offensive coordinator, Kevin Majors, the defensive coordinator, Doug Drown, offensive line and defensive line coach, Jason Jones, the DB and receivers coach, JP DeCants, special teams and D-line coach, and Michael Stevenson, the student assistant. So that's your coaching staff for your Centurions this year. They've been doing a great job working with these guys. All the practices that we have and everything during the week. It's just amazing. They go from where they started the season. Oh, nice run. Looks like he's going to be brought down around the 39-yard line or maybe the 41. Okay. So out to the 41. So that's going to be a pickup of 21 on that run. Came out to the left side of the offense, so the near side for us. A couple of guys in on the tackle. So let's see what they have here this time. I see down here on this side, Nehemiah Casey. Looks like quarterback's going to roll out to the right. Oh, cutting back. He's got one guy to beat. Looks like he's going to shake him off, but he's going to get taken out of bounds by number 56, Quentin Cap, down to about the 11-yard line. So that's a run of, 48 for the quarterback there. So a couple of big plays so far today. All right, looks like quarterback's going to take the ball under center. He's going to hand it off. Looks like they're going to have him stopped. He's going to pick up a couple down to about the 8-yard line, it looks like. So that's going to bring up a second and 7 from the 8-yard line. Looks like they can get a first down to about the 1, maybe 1.5. Let's see what they have here. We got a guy in motion. Looks like there's a little bit of a mix-up there. Fumble. I believe number 9, Alex Paulitz, on the recovery for the Centurions. Woo! Looks like they're going to have the ball at about the 13-yard line. Yeah, it looks like there was I don't know if the quarterback and who he was handing off are going different directions. So we'll see. So all right, yeah. So Dan's up here just repeating what it's on the stadium, so the people here in the stands know what's going on. Again, we want to thank everybody that's tuning in on the live stream. I know we shared this on the nice play. Number 14, Zachary Fitz, out to the 39-yard line. Looks like he had 2 or 3 guys on him. Really nice pass by Gabe Drown there. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Centurions' own 39-yard line. So yeah, it's we can see the field pretty good. Hopefully you guys have a pretty good picture there too. We appreciate everybody. But like I was saying, we shared this out on the Disciples Facebook page. So hopefully, if you're a Disciples fan, you're watching as well. Number 4, Shepard Jones across the middle of the field. Look at that, 4 guys around him. That's going to be enough for a first down. Down inside the 47 into the Disciples area. Sorry if it sounds like I'm sort of stuttering and things like that. I'm trying not to talk over Dan when he's talking for the stadium. So we're trying to get all this stuff going together. So Centurions, another first down. So we got 1st and 10 from the Disciples 47. Looks like we got number 9, Alex Paulitz, taking it out to the left side. Nice run. Looks like he should have enough for a first down to about the 36-yard line of the Disciples. Let's see. Looks like we have 21 people online watching the game right now. We really appreciate this. And just real happy that you guys are. My wife's bringing me a sweet iced tea from the Chick-fil-A. So got to thank her for that. Yep. It probably came unsweet, and she just had to swirl her finger around in there to make it sweet for me. Looks like we have some movement on the line there, so that's going to back them up 5 yards. Back to the 46? Math? Wait. We've got the official football signs here for you. Sorry we don't have anything to hold them down to the table. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 15 for the Centurions. Back to the 41-yard line of the Disciples. Looks like we've got another pass going down the left side of the field, a little bit beyond the outstretched arms of number 1, Isaiah Anderson. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 15. Isaiah has been having some really good games here lately. I think he might have scored a touchdown last week. What do you think, Jeff? And anytime you want to pick the mic up, go ahead. You just got to turn it on. So I got Jeff here. I'll get him to talk at some point. He's nodding his head and telling me yes, but I'll try and get him on the mic. I got to watch. I know I've been used to doing this by myself, so when Dan's here, I start talking over him, so we don't want to have that. Oh! Wow, he got picked up there. Number 9, Alex Paulitz, got picked up and slammed to the ground. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 from the 37-yard line of the Disciples. So they've had a couple of passes that have been real nice and caught. A couple just beyond the outstretched arms. Who do we have? We got Zach Fitz on this side. I see looks like Shepard Jones on the other side. Not sure who the other. Oh, that's Joseph Underwood the other direction. A little bit too far outside. Intended for number 14, Zachary Fitz. That's going to bring up a 4th and 11 for the Centurions. So remember, this drive started back around the 11-yard line when number 9, Alex Paulitz, recovered a fumble. Looks like the Centurions are just going to go for it. Yep, we got Gabe back there. We've got Zach on this side of the field. Looks like Luke Mosier over here as well. We got a couple of guys going across. Looks like Gabe's just going to take it himself. And he's just going to run out of bounds. He's going to pick up the first down and more down to the 21-yard line. Looks like a gain of about 15 or 16 on the play. Not sure if my homeschool math is working right on that, but. Oh, no, that's, yeah. Yep, 21. Yeah, how's it going? right, so new set of downs for the Centurions. Looks like we got a run up the middle. Oh! I don't know. That seemed like, a little bit of a horse collar. Grabbed him up awfully high to pull him back like that. I don't know. Well, we'll have to go back to the film on that one and see. But, it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage. The 21-yard line of the Disciples. We got Zach over here, and who's this receiver? Number 10, Joseph Underwood, I see on this side. I think Noah Bears on the other side, and maybe Nehemiah Casey. Oh, a lot of pressure. Little past the 14. Zachary Fitz, back and forth. Looks like they're going to drive him into the ground down about the 10-yard line. So that's going to be enough for a first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line. So there was a lot of pressure on Gabe that time. He was able to get it out to Zach for the reception and first down. So that's a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 from the 10. Pretty easy here to figure out. Is that a timeout or a water break? I don't know. Could go either way on these kinds of things. So it's been real good so far. Both teams have been able to move the ball. Disciples, when they had the ball, they moved it down, but unfortunately there was a fumble. Yeah. With us here, just some Centurion dads. Doing the broadcast and stuff. Yeah, we're not fans of when the other team moves the ball like that, but it is great. They had some big plays on that. Was it a couple of runs or a long pass? They got it down. Just looks like a little bit of a mix-up there. That if you've seen their scores this year, I think they've outscored their opponents so far this year like 150-6 or something like that in their 3 games. So this Disciples team has been putting up some points and keeping points off the board. So here we go. 1st and 10. Little toss to the end zone. Oh, nice catch. Woo! Shepard Jones on the reception. Ball got tipped up in the air, and when Shepard was laying there on the ground, the ball bounced right down to him, and he caught it. So, yep, I know. We got that, right, cameraman? All right. Yeah. You can catch it anytime as long as you catch it and you're in bounds. So, should be Alex out there counting up players right now. Yeah. All right, so I guess they had too many players out there, so they sent Isaiah off for this extra point attempt. They're counting up players again. Lot of counting. You got to make sure you only have 11 out there. Let's see. Alex trying this extra point attempt again, or this second extra point. Oh, that one makes it in. So, 13. Trying to get my daughter's attention. She walked in. But apparently she's oblivious to my speaking. But anyway, let me get this score adjusted here for you guys. Still, even though we're in the nice press box up here, it's kind of hard to see the computer screen. Just pretty bright here. Yeah, really sunny day. So we have that. So it looks like we have 29 people watching the broadcast right now. We do appreciate everybody that's tuned in to watch this game. So there we go. Centurion's going to kick off again. Number 9, Alex Pollitt's back to kick. Try and get the other side of the field. I see number 10, Joseph Underwood. Number 30, that should be Jensen Strobel. Number 2, Nehemiah Casey. Not sure who that is. Oh, off his hands. Oh, I guess it goes back in the end zone for a touchback, even if it's off the player. So they're going to take the ball out at the 20. Still, a really nice kick by Alex for the touchback. Yep, not sure about how much time is left in this first quarter of football. Let's see. Disciples were able to put together a really nice drive last time. We'll see what they can do this time. Yeah, they had a couple of nice plays. It was a drive. They started back at the 20 and they made it down to the 10. Here we go. Looks like a handoff, number 26 to the right side. Looks like he's running towards some people. That's a nice carry. It's going to be out to about the 29-yard line. It's got. Oh, they're going to give him the 30. Wow. So that's going to be first down for the Disciples, so 1st and 10. All right, so number 9 quarterback for the Disciples, under center. Looks like he's going to fake the handoff. He's rolling around. He's got a couple of guys chasing him, but the guy's got to tackle him. Looks like we got a hold here on number 10 that they don't call. Wait, nope. There's a flag I see down on the ground. Wow, the guy blocking Joseph Underwood there was like picking him up off the ground, holding him. So it looks like we're going to have that come back. So it looks like they're going to mark that off starting at the 47. And they'll take it back to the 38. All right. Well, it was a hold. Yeah, he's calling it out there right now. So they're going to replay first down. But they're going to give him to the 48-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and 2. From their own 38. Quarterback out there running again. Let's see what they have this time. Looks like he's going to hand it off inside. Looks like there's going to be enough for a first down to about the Disciples' 43-yard line for a 1st and 10. New set of downs. Again, a couple of running plays. They've been running the ball really well. So let's see. Oh, number 3's in motion. They got a lot of stuff going on here. It's hard to figure out who's got the ball and where it is. There's going to be a loss on that play. Looks like we had number 56, Quentin Kapp, in on it. I believe number 57, Kevin Rabinski, was on that play. Kevin's coming off the field. So here we go. Got 2nd and 11 back at their own 42-yard line. A couple of guys behind him there. Looks like he's going to hand it off to number 26 to the right side. Looks like he's got a host of Centurions. Then I guess he's going to go out to about the 46-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. So they've been having some real nice running plays. Oh, that's the end of the first quarter. And right now we have your Northern Virginia Homeschool Athletic Association Centurions with 13. And the Central Virginia Disciples with 0 right now. So let me go ahead and get this quarter changed so I can try and keep up with stuff today. Dun, 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 dun. Hard to type and talk at the same time. No, not quarter 0. Quarter 2. So another good drive going. It's 3rd and 7 from their own 46-yard line when the Disciples come back out to start this second quarter off. They got that kickoff at the 20 with the touchback. So let's see what do we have going on here. So yeah, it was the end of the quarter. No, it's the end of the quarter. They swapped sides of the ball. Yeah. Yeah. So now the Disciples are going from our left to right, and the Centurions are right to left. So let's see. Number 26 for the Disciples have been running real well, and their quarterback, number 9, he's been getting some real nice carries out there. So we'll see what they've got dialed up this time. All right, number 3 is going to take it out to that left side. Oh, looks like he got tripped up around the 46-yard line of the Centurions. That's going to be enough for a first down. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was down. I think the ground caused the fumble. Yeah, it's a first down. The box. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in their backfield. You don't know who's going to have the ball, so that's tough on these linemen. You know they're getting hit. Oh, nice little catch over there on the left side of the field. Who's that? Is that number 21? And I think number 1, Zayas Anderson, was on the coverage there. That is going to be enough for a first down to the Centurions' 33-yard line. $33. Hey, we got a train coming by. So that'll be going by here in a minute in case you hear the train horn. Number 1, oh, nice. He was able to slip through a couple of tackles there. But number 77, Tony Garreau, in on the stop there. It's going to be a nice pickup, though. So this is going to be a 2nd and 4 from the Centurions' 27-yard line. Oh yeah, it's right behind the stands over there. You can probably feel the train as it goes by. Might pick up on the camera, not too sure. We'll see. Number 1, run up the middle, cutting back. Oh, nice run. He's going to be in for the touchdown. So number 1 on the nice run there was what was that, a 23-yard run for the score? Seems like the train was cheering him on. Yeah, quite distracting. So let's see. Oh, they're going for 2. Oh, ball's on the ground. And looks like that's going to be short. So the fumble on the snap there, so that's going to leave our score 13-6. All right. again, want to thank everybody for viewing the game today with us, or if you're watching from the YouTube site later on, glad you could watch it. So we have, so our football schedule, the rest of the season's pretty wide open. We have our next game against the FCA Bucks on October the 12th at 2 p.m. Right now it's set for Metz Middle School. And then we're going to have our playoffs for the ECC on November 2nd and November 9th. So that's off in the future there a little bit. So that's the rest of our regular season of playoffs. And then the Florida NHFA tournament will be from Tuesday to Sunday, November 19th through the 24th. I believe those are the correct dates. It's a week before Thanksgiving. And we make it down there for a couple of games, depending on which bracket we're in and things like that will be our schedule of games. So we'll see. So we've got number 68. Looks like going to kickoff. And it's going to be number 4, Shepard Jones, going to bobble it a little bit. But he's just going to take off running right up the middle of the field, and he's going to be out to the 44-yard line where the Centurions will take over the ball. Yeah. Centurion's going to pick up the ball there, huh? All right. What? Yeah. The ball just wants to be picked up. It wants to be thrown to the end zone. I think that the train's throwing Dan off over here on his announcing here in the stadium. You're seeing, man, a lot of train cars going by. I'm sure somebody could make a commercial about that. Here we go. Gabe running around a bit. A lot of pressure. Looks like they're going to get him back at the 32-yard line for a big loss on the play. Yeah. So that's going to be a loss of about 12 on the play. 44 to 32. So that's going to be, 2nd and 22 for the Centurions. Nice coverage down the field by the Disciples. That's one of those, I guess they'd call like a coverage sacks, because he couldn't find anybody open to be able to throw the ball to. And they had some really good pressure on him. Up. Looks like he might go down again. So that's going to be another sack. It's going to take him back to the 28-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd. All right, try and do some math here. So that's 22 and 4. So that's 3rd and 26. Couple of really nice plays by the defensive line for the Disciples there. It's going to make this play a whole lot tougher. And of course, feeling a little bit of wind picking up here. Number 4, Shepard Jones, got behind some defenders there. Looks like he's going to go down to about the 10-yard line. Woo! Oh. Yep. Yeah, my son was running out there, and he saw him, running out to the field there. Saw him slip on some grass on the way. I'm sure he's going to be real happy to hear me talking about this. But it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Number 9, Alex Paulitz, taking that ball out to the left side of the field. Looks like they're going to have him stop. The ball's on the ground, and it looks like the Disciples have recovered. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Centurions' 10-yard line for the Disciples. Looks like that's a bad side of the field to be running the ball. That's a that side of the field. That's where the Disciples had that mix up earlier, and they had a fumble that the Centurions recovered on. So I guess this is sort of payback for that. So they're able to stop them after a nice drive, after Shepard was able to catch that ball and make a really big play there. So we'll see what the Centurions defense has here. Oh, we got the quarterback. Oh, you got to hold on to that guy. He's slippery. So it looks like he's going to be out to about the 15-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd, and we'll call it 4 for the Disciples. So it looks like we had a couple of guys that might have had a chance at a tackle there. But the quarterback did a great job. Yeah. He's doing a great job out there. Lot of confusion on what's going on. So here we go, coming this way. Looks like Centurions. Oh, and the ball's out. Number 15, Noah Bear on the recovery there. Woo! Now, Noah's been having some real nice games here lately. It's good to see, a player. I think this is his first year playing for the Centurions. So it's real nice to see him out there contributing, making some big plays like that. So here we go. Centurions take over the ball at the 17-yard line of the Disciples. Again, we're in the second quarter, and we're not sure how much time there is to go. I think there's still a lot of time to go in this quarter. Number 12, Gabe. Oh, intercepted. Wow, this is not a real clean game right now. Looks like he's going to be tossed out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. So what's that? 3rd turnover of the game so far? Yeah. Yeah, 2 fumbles and an interception. So that's... I don't know. So we got Centurions defense back out there and the Disciples offense back out there. Disciples at their own 41. 1st and 10. Looks like a timeout by the Centurions. So again, if you want to check out anything that's going on with any of the Centurion sports, go check out the website at www.nvhaacenturion's.org and check out the calendar. It lists everything we have going on and where it's going to be. And you can always get more information if you feel like donating to the Centurions. That should be on the website as well. Email contacts for all the teams. And for fall sports we have going on right now, we have football, cross country, and volleyball. In the winter, we'll have basketball and wrestling. In the spring, we'll have the inaugural men's lacrosse team and then track and field. So you can check all those things out. Now, volleyball's been putting up a lot of their matches on the YouTube site. And they're trying to live stream some of those. We'll see if they get that working anytime soon. But in the meantime, they're doing a really good job of uploading games out there so you guys can watch them and see what's going on in volleyball. And we'll see about what the winter sports teams are going to do and see how things are going. So, again, we've got a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Disciples. Here we go. Oh, a reverse. Number 3 takes it out the other side. Looks like he's got a nice run down to about the 41-yard line of the Centurions. So that's going to be a nice pickup, enough for a 1st down. Been a lot of action, a lot of stuff going back and forth here. Both teams able to move the ball. Both teams have scored. So who is it? Run up the middle of the field, and it looks like he's almost going untouched. Noah's able to take him down at about the 19-yard line of the Centurions, so enough for another first down for the Disciples. 19. All right. Oh, little pass or little handoff right up the middle of the field, but the Centurions are there for a stop. So that should be no gain. Oh, wow, they're giving them 2 yards on that? Okay. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 after the game. Is that 4 minutes? So it looks like 4 minutes ago in this opening half of football. Right now with the score, the Centurions have 13 and the Disciples have 6. Oh, I guess maybe the refs have called a water break for the guys. It is pretty hot out here in the 80s. Sun's just beating down on you. And out on that turf field, it's going to be a little bit hotter as well. So more turnovers and clouds around here. All right. Well, yeah, not a whole lot of shade up here in this box for us, but we are shaded in general. Just the light coming in at us.
You don't mean jaded?
Oh yeah. Jaded, shaded. It's all something. So we have a nice turnout of fans here for the Centurions and for the Disciples over on the other side of the field. This brings up a 2nd and 8 from the 17-yard line of the Centurions. And they got like 5 people in the backfield, it always feels like. Guys moving all over the place. You never know who's going to have the ball, who's going to end up with it or anything like that. Here we go. So it looks like handing off coming over this side. Oh, nice tackle there. What's that? Number 26 on the tackle, Talon Ingram. So I believe his first game of the year. So that's a play that was needed, and it's good to see. So that's going to be 3rd and 9. Here we go. Right up the middle of the field. He's going to be down at, about the 12-yard line. Looks like that's where, I guess they're giving him the 11. So that's going to be a 4th, and we'll call it 2. 4th and 2 for the Disciples. So big play here for both teams. Centurions need to get a stop with under 4 minutes ago in this opening half, and the Disciples need to get in for a score. Just got to make sure you keep an eye on the ball on that snap so there's not, looks like it's going to be a timeout by the Centurions. So I guess they're going to think about this a little bit, probably remind the guys that jumping off sides would result in a first down on here. So is that their 3rd timeout? All right. So it's, no. Dan's thinking that's the Centurions' 3rd timeout of today, which does feel right. They had that one really early on, a little while ago. Yeah. So this will be the 3rd one for them. So that's all of their timeouts for this half of football. Yeah. Well, we should. I think I got a pen around here somewhere. I could probably just write down a little tick on a paper, and we'd know. Yeah, at the Virginia Academy game, we were way off on the timeouts apparently. Yeah. One of those halves felt like there were like 5 timeouts called, and we'll see. So here we go. A big 4th and 2 for the Disciples. You got to watch out on plays like this where they just don't do something and make it right into the end zone. Looks like they're going to have him down to about the 10-yard line, but that should be short of the first down, so that should be a turnover on downs for the Centurions. Yep. All right, Centurions have stopped them on the 4th down. They take over on downs. So this is going to be 1st and 10 for the Centurions at their own 10-yard line. Nice play. Oh, looks like Tony's limping off the field. That's not a good sign. So I got Quentin going in. Looks like 71, David Allcroft coming off. But the bigger concern is number 77 there, Tony Garreau, limping off the field. That's not what you want to see. All right. A nice catch. Wow. That was behind Zach. He was going back, trying to stop and get it. You see him slide to the ground. Caught it. Another catch with the Centurions player laying on the ground. So, 1st and 10 at the 23. Oh.
There we go.
Number 6, Luke Mosier. Oh, that's a late hit. That was way out of bounds. But well, he was well out of bounds on that when that second player came in and hit him. The first player had already taken him out of bounds. There's a timeout by the Disciples on the field. So the Centurions, looks like they have a 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line. They have to get to the 34, right? Or 33. 2nd and 3. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, they announced 4 minutes a while ago. So running plays, that would have taken some time off when the Disciples were running the ball. And no. Oh, we got a Wasp in here. Wanted to join the broadcast team here. I got that T-shirt there if you want to smack it. Or there's some folders, or even got a clipboard here. Yeah. So here we go. We got the. Oh, there we go. Oh, so now I have a clipboard with a wasp that's got his stinger sticking out trying to kill me. Here we go, down the right side of the field. Shepard Jones again. Nice catch. Looks like he's going to be out of bounds at the 46-yard line of the Disciples. 1st and 10. Nice pass and catch. So here we go. It looks like we're going to have an officials break. Is that shoes or? Huh. I don't know. Joey's got his shoe now, so I'm not sure what's going on. I guess the sole of the shoe came off. Yeah. Isn't that like what Zion did in basketball a few years back? He went running out of his shoe. That official's running so fast, he's running out of his soles. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Disciples for the Centurions. Pass across the middle of the field. Number 14, Zachary Fitz. Looks like he's down to about the 27-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down. Zachary Fitz, number 14. All right, here we go. Oh! Wow. Wait, go ahead and turn it from them for now. Number 3 on the defense there. He and number 4, Shepard Jones, going up for the ball, got tangled up. Looks like Shepard got more of the brunt of that coming down. Just the way he fell on that one. All right. So let me see. I should have something here so everybody knows what's going on. Injury. So yeah, looks like he's up and he's walking off on his own right now. One of those things probably just knocked the wind out of him. Is it 34 seconds? Yeah. All right, so let's see what we have for the Centurions here. So it's 2nd and 10, back at the 27-yard line. And I think they were saying 34 seconds, maybe 4 seconds, something like that. Not too sure. It's kind of hard to tell. And Gabe's going to be thrown down back at the 39-yard line. Looks like they're going to try and get another playoff real quick. All right. So they're going to spike the ball. So that's going to bring up a 4th and long. So it looks like. So it sounds like 14 seconds. I think they were saying 1-4. Well, you could kick it. But if you were going to kick it, you would just let the clock run out on that play instead of spiking it. No. No, I don't think they're going to trot Alex out there for a 55-yard field goal right now. So Centurions here on a about 20-yard, 4th and 20. He's throwing up. He's going deep. It's way out of bounds. So that's going to be a turnover on downs back at the Disciples 39-yard line. All right. So Disciples have the ball at the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of time left. Maybe enough time for one play. See what Centurions defense has going on here. We got number 5 here close to us. Number 26 there in the backfield. Oh, looks like quarterback's going to throw the ball. He's going down that left side of the field. And that's going to be in for a touchdown for the Disciples. All right, so we got the Disciples here. Probably going to go for a 2-point conversion this time. That's what they went for last time. So right now we have a score of 13-12. Looks like we're just going to have enough time for this. Well, we don't have any time on the clock, I'm guessing. So it's just going to be the kick.
The clock is showing 0 seconds.
Yeah, it's been showing 0 all day long. So here we go. Another 2-point conversion attempt. And looks like 26 is going to be in this time for the 2-point conversion. So it looks like Disciples are going to take a 14-13 lead into halftime. Yeah, they call it halftime. All right, let me go ahead and change a couple of things here so we can be ready for when we come back. Probably going to take a little bit of a break. Is that this one? All right. So we've got halftime here with the Disciples up 14-13. They got the ball on downs with just a few seconds to go, and they were able to throw it downfield and score a touchdown on that one play. So they've had a couple of big plays here, and all right. I'm good, thanks. So it's been a really good half of football here so far. Both teams have been able to move the ball down the field. Both teams have been able to score. With the score of 14-13 right now, the difference being one of the extra points that was missed, and the Disciples were able to get one of their 2-point conversions. So we've got a 1-point game right now at halftime. So we're probably gonna take a break here and come back when it's about time for this second half of football to start. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, looks like we're getting ready to come out here for the second half of football. Right now, we got the Disciples leading the Centurions by a score of 14-13. They were able to score on that last play of the half when they took over with their own 39. So it was like a 61-yard pass completion for a touchdown. So let's see what the Centurions have here for this second half. They're kicking the ball off. So it should be number 9, Alex Paulitz, going out there for the kick. Oh. So let's see, everybody getting all set up here. Can you kick before the other team's right? If the referees say you can kick, you can kick.
You gotta wait for the whistle.
Yeah, you have to wait for them to tell you you can go ahead and kick. Once they tell you you can kick, it's on you at that point. So let's see, who do we have out there? Number 2, Nehemiah Casey. Number 85, Tim Allcroft. Number 58, Matt Matolo. Number 30, Jensen Strobel. Number 10, Joseph Underwood. Number 15, Noah Bear. That's 74, Tucker Thurston. 71, David Allcroft. Number 7, Jack Derrickson. 74. Oh! Man, he just needed 5 less yards on that kick. Or really 6 less yards because they were just going to let it go. But either way, nice kick then. That's another touchback for Alex Paulitz. So here we go in the third quarter of football. Yeah. 6, 8, 10. All right, we got Centurions look a little bit confused on their defense right there in the back. It's going to be let's see, number 9 under center. Looks like a little handoff inside. Able to pick up a good 5 yards on the carry. So that's going to bring up a second and where are they marking it? Yeah, I guess they're going to give them that. So that'll be 2nd and 4 from about the 26-yard line. Out here on defense, I see Shepard Jones, Luke Mosier, Zach Fitz. Is that Noah Bear right in the center of the field? Not sure who some of these other players are. Got to try and catch numbers. Here we go. Looks like quarterback's going to roll out and pass this time. Across the center of the field, number 26. Oh! We got flags on the play, so that's going to bring that one back. I guess that's going to be one of those crackback. Yeah. You know, you saw that as he was running down the yeah. So here we go. We're going to see what's going on. So that's going to be on the offense. So it looks like they're going to mark that off from the 40-yard line. So it's one of those crackback blocks or illegal block. So from the 40, it's going to take them back to their own 45-yard line. So that's going to take the touchdown of number 26 off the scoreboard. So here we go. So now we have a 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Oh, number 15, Noah Bear, comes up big on that play. Looks like the interception is going to be Centurion's ball at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. No, did Noah have the fumble recover earlier? Yeah. All right, so the Centurions take over. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Oh, defenders are coming in. Number 6, Luke Mosier. Looks like he's got a blocker. Oh, come on. You got to stop these late hits. Number 7 was standing out of bounds, good yard out of bounds, and then still hit Luke as he came by. They're going to call that one a 9-yard completion. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 from their own 49-yard line. Nice catch and run by Luke there. All right, we got Mark Hubble's going to join us here in the broadcast booth.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
I am the head coach of the Centurions Middle School boys basketball team, and I've coached most of these players at that level. Gabe Drown, Zach Fitz, Tony Garreau, and we got some people that remember that. And it's great to see these guys at the varsity level succeeding and doing so well.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Centurions after that incomplete pass. Intended for number 4, Shepard Jones, but that ball falls incomplete. Number 7 on the coverage there.
The quick slant route is one of the most impossible to defend as a cornerback or safety. You just have to have it timed right.
Yeah, it looks like Centurions are going to go ahead and go for it on this 4th and 1. In their own territory, so, that can be a little dangerous. As we all saw how fast Disciples can strike. So we got to get to midfield.
Looks like they're trying to draw him off sides. Oh, he went for it. Got
Gabe's got the first down. Nice play by Gabe John there. So he was able to follow his blocker right to the right side of the field. Saw a little bit of a gap, and he was able to slide through.
And that's what will happen sometimes. The defense sees that it looks like the offense is trying to draw them off sides, and they'll just kind of rest a little bit, and that's when they snapped the ball, and he got the first down. It was great.
Yeah. All right, so new set of downs inside of Disciples territory. This defense has been getting in on him, though. So he hasn't been having an easy game. Number 1 is Isaiah Anderson down the right side of the field. It's going to be down to about the 24-yard line of the Disciples. It's going to be a pickup of about 25 on the play.
You've got to have great protection for the quarterback on a play like that because Isaias did an out and up route, which takes about 4 to 5 seconds to develop. So if you give your quarterback time, especially somebody like Gabe Drown, he's definitely going to put it right on the money, and that's what happened on that play.
I see this is going to be good. You actually know what the plays are called. And I'm like, yeah, there's a guy running this way or that way. And, we're out here having a good time. It's like when my son was doing the game for me for Central Maryland. He knew what plays were. And since he played last year, he was able to sit there and go, hey, this is what they were doing last year. So here we go. Gabe going to go ahead and run. He's going to pick up a few. It's going to be down to about the 20-yard line.
So backstory, I actually played here at this school in 1994, 1995. I was the captain of the football team, and we had the best team that Stonewall Jackson has ever had here. Ranked in the state, 9-1 record, AAA State Player of the Year, Monte Hicks, and it was a great time to be a Raider at Stonewall Jackson High School. Now they've changed the name to Unity Reed High School. They've changed the field to turf from natural grass. And it was a great time to play. And also, we had a lot of people in the stands, which you don't see a lot of in high school football nowadays unless your team is, a top 5 team in the state or something. Here's the play.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Gabe throwing. Who does he have back there?
If it's a tie, it goes to the receiver.
Oh,
They
they're
are
going to call that
calling
an interception.
An interception with a touchback. On a situation like that, when the receiver and the defender both have possession at the same time, it's supposed to go to the offensive player. The offensive player is supposed to be given credit for that. But I guess they wanted to see it go all the way through to the ground and completion, and that's what they made their determination based off, was the defender still had the ball at the end of the play, and Zach didn't. Zach let go of it, and I guess he should have held on to it until they wrestled it away from him maybe.
Yeah, that's a tough one,
This is a real tester game for the Centurions because most of the competition that they've had so far this year, they have jumped out to a big lead and sustained it. This is a back-and-forth game. It's a battle right now, so it's a great tester game for later on in the season, maybe in the playoffs or the national tournament, but still got to get the win in this situation right now here.
Yeah, it seems like so far it's going to be the Centurions and Disciples should be the top 2 teams in the ECC. Another nice run by the quarterback there. Where they're going to give him the ball to. So that's...
it's a 35-yard gain, it looked like.
Yeah, out to the 45, so it'll be a pickup of about 25.
It's easy to see why Central Virginia Disciples have such a great team because they run that triple option. They've got a guy, the left tackle, number 63. He's every bit of 6'8", 325 pounds. And they just get the ball, run behind him, and a lot of misdirection and deception confuses the defense.
Yeah. Here we go. Number 26 with the ball. He's been running really nice all game. Looks like he's going to get a nice pickup down inside of Centurion's territory to about the 47-yard line. Oh, looks like his helmet came off on that play.
At least he'll be out for a play.
Yeah.
On the triple option, the defense has a lot of responsibilities. The outside end is supposed to contain, watch the quarterback. Then you have the cornerback is supposed to watch the running back. And then you have the free safety that might have to come up on the play in case they break it outside. So you have to know your responsibility and maintain discipline in that responsibility, or the offense will make you pay.
Oh, that receiver on the far
Up the
side
middle.
was inching up the whole time. He never got set over there.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't call that one, but we're going to go with a first down to about the 38-yard line of the Centurions.
Yeah, I noticed that too. You have to be set for at least one continuous second, everybody, before you snap the football. Otherwise, it's false start, illegal motion, however the refs want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, and surprised with it being the receiver that's right in front of him.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think
like
they're looking beyond the receiver at the line.
Like it was somebody. It's like that would be the guy that's in your way to see what's going on.
Can't see the forest because of the trees.
Yeah. Oh.
So.
Oh, we got some.
You got to wrap up and you got to maintain.
Yeah.
You got to maintain that that clinch when you have them wrapped up.
There. Number 56 is
yep.
Quentin Cap. So we'll go ahead and wow, they're giving him the 40. Okay. That's going to put him back 2. So we'll go with 56, Quentin Cap on that one. I think that was him making the yeah, we'll call it a sack. So we got big second down and 12 at their own 40 or the 40-yard line of the Centurions. Centurions defense needs to come up big on this play.
So we've got the wishbone, 2-back set, quarterback looking around, getting under center. Looks like he's calling an audible. Up the middle to the fullback, number 21. He goes up the middle. He's got about
He's going to have enough for
12,
a first down.
Looks like about 12 yards on the play.
Yep, so that's going to be down to like the 28-yard line. We'll call that a first down there.
Other than the timely turnovers, the Disciples have been moving the ball all day long up the field, and the Centurions have just gotten really fortunate timed turnovers to get possession back, but haven't capitalized since the first quarter.
Here we go.
It's a roll out
Quarterback's
to
going
the
to go
left.
out to that left side.
Defender
he's
goes
got
down.
all
He's going for
kinds
it.
of room.
Cut it
Looks
back
like
up the
he's
middle.
going to make it in there for a touchdown.
That is a touchdown.
So that's going to be a 28-yard run for the quarterback. That's going to take the Disciples score up to 20-13 right now.
Looks like number 14, Zach Fitz, I believe that is calling to be taken off the field. Looks like he's limping, possibly some kind of groin injury. He's tapping his left
Jack Derrickson
thigh.
coming in as well. Looks like 74. Tucker Thurston's coming out. Should be going for 2 on this play to extend it to a 22-13 lead.
Two-back set.
All right, number
Hand off
26
to number
again.
26.
He's just going to take that right in
No resistance.
over that left side.
So that makes it a 2-score game for the Centurions to climb back into this one. And the name of the game is possession and ball control, not giving up the turnovers, moving the ball down the field, and continuing to hold those blocks, protect the quarterback, and let Gabe see the field, give him 3 or 4 seconds, and he'll usually make a great decision with the football.
Yeah. Yeah, so that interception call there in the end zone really hurt.
Yeah, because it's a total flip of the score.
Yeah.
You go from being up 7 to down 9 real quick on those turnovers, especially when they break big plays. And it's looking like the Centurions are having a hard time stopping that option play with that quarterback. He's a tall kid, big kid, and he's got some speed, which you definitely don't want to see as a defense. Big quarterback with speed are very hard to bring down.
Yeah, number 68 on to kick this ball off again. So who do we have? We got Shepard back deep. We got Alex Paulitz as well. Luke Mosier's up a bit. Then we got Joseph Underwood. And who's that? Is that Clayton Frazier? I'm not sure who's right down the middle.
Short kick, going to catch it on the bounce.
So that's
straight
Alex
up the
taking
middle.
it right up
Just
the
follow
middle?
your blocks. Go straight up the middle.
Oh, he's going to be down about 38-yard line. So Centurions are going to take over at their own 38.
Good field position, but it's third quarter, closing out. This is a very important drive.
So it looks like we're getting a water break right now out there on the field. And again, just want to remind everybody, go out to the Centurions website, www.nvhaacenurions.org, and hit the calendar there, and you can see everything going on here in the fall. We've got the winter coming up, the winter sports coming up, and that'll be basketball and wrestling, and in the spring, the men's lacrosse and track and field. So you can see when it's time for those registrations to open up. If you want to have your kid play, they can come out there. We'd love to have more people coming out to all of our different sports teams. And we just like for everybody to see what's going on. And the Centurions have their next game that's going to be October the 12th against the FCA Bucks. They'll be coming in from Delaware to play that game, and that should be 2 p.m. at Metz Middle School over in Manassas. And we will be broadcasting it, so if you're unable to make it to the game, go ahead and watch us online. We'll have that. And then we'll have our ECC playoffs on November 2nd and November 9th. Game times and locations and all that will be forthcoming once they establish who's going to play who in each round of the playoffs. Oh.
That might be offsetting, and they're just going to replay the down from right there.
I'm going to say they're going to call it on the offense because that's generally how they call this. The defender was coming across.
The defender moved, and that could have caused the offensive player to move, and it's a big back and forth with the referees as to who they're going to call it on.
Yeah, they tend to call it this way on the offense.
Right.
Even when the guy comes across, and then the guy reacts to him coming across, and that's seems to be the tendency.
6'2", 200 pounds coming at you, you might flinch a little bit. That's the quick slant that, like I said, if you time it right, it's unstoppable as a defense, but you just have to get that timing right.
Joseph Underwood up to the 41-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 at their own 41 for the Centurions. Looks like that was number 78, John Gibbs-Request, coming off the field. Not sure who went on. Do see out there Gabriel Gould. Who else do we have? Number 63, Hadley Shrimp, our center. Trying to get some of the rest of these linemen out there. We don't tend to call too much on them. Nice run and tackle there. Number 52 on the tackle, I think, or is it 25? Number 6, Luke Mosier. It's going to be pickup of a couple on the play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and probably a long 5.
This would be a good time for a screen pass. Just a quick hitter to a receiver, let him get it in some open field and try to make a play, especially with somebody like Shepard Jones there on the left side. There it is.
Oh.
Halfback screen.
And, of course, we have a penalty. There's a flag on the play, so are they going to call a hold on that one?
Usually in that area, they're waving the flag off.
They're going to pick
I'm
that
thinking
one
they
up.
might have thought it was an ineligible receiver downfield, and they could have been mistaken. It wasn't a lineman that was downfield, but another back, because I think Shepard Jones ran across the middle. Might have been confused for a lineman.
All right, so it looks like Centurions are down inside of Disciples Field at the 43-yard line. Looks like that's the end of the third quarter.
Third quarter is over. So
Wow.
we've got
12.
So we got 12 minutes to see if the Centurions can make a great comeback, which they are very capable of doing and have done in the past. So let's see how this pans out. Beginning of the fourth quarter, Centurions possession. Need some points out of this possession. That's the main key. Get some points.
All right, so we got fourth quarter of football with Disciples with a 22-13 lead right now. So this is a 2-score game for the Centurions, and they do have the ball inside of Disciples territory at the 43-yard line.
I like the conservative play calling, the shorter passes, the screen passes to the running back. You want to keep things inside and move the ball. You don't always have to go for the home run play every time. Moving the ball down the field is definitely a confidence deflator for the defense, and you want to keep them on their heels. Now that's going to be a penalty right there because of the blind side. Same thing that was called on the Disciples just got called on the Centurions. Defenseless player being blindsided. In a situation like that, it's tempting to want to just take him off his feet, but sometimes you just need to just put the forearm out and just keep him from getting the sack. That's a 15-yard penalty and loss of down, too.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 25 for the Centurions. No, 15 yards from the
line of scrimmage.
line of scrimmage.
Is the 15-yard walk-off.
So Centurions back into their own side of the field at the 42-yard line. I don't know. It's saying one out there.
It's still saying first down.
Yeah.
Usually a personal foul is a loss of down too. It would but I guess because there was a accepting of the penalty that they said we'd rather have it first and 25 than.
So here we go.
Get it up. There you go.
The field. Number 10, Joseph Underwood, takes it down to about the 40-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. So pickup of about 20.
When you got a great when you got a great receiving core and a great quarterback, down and distance usually doesn't mean as much as it does to most teams, because you find those openings, those seams, and you get back 15, 20 yards each play. Now we got 2nd and about 8, which is just like if you ran the ball for a few yards and now it's 2nd down. Just forget about the past and keep moving forward with the play calling. Not sure what this penalty is.
I'm going to go false start.
Okay.
So it's going to take him back to the 45-yard line of the Disciples. Looks like we got all kinds of receivers out. Nobody in the backfield with Gabe. Pass down the right side of the field.
Oh, man.
He had number 10, Joseph Underwood, there, just a little bit beyond his reach.
Also looked like to be a little bit of confusion between the receivers as to who that pass was intended for. I think Zach saw it was over his head, and Joseph saw it was a little bit short for him, and the ball just lands right on the ground in a situation like that. They're both looking at the other one to catch it.
Yeah, might have been a mix-up on that, too, because it doesn't seem like you'd want to send two guys to the same spot.
Well, one is underneath and one is on the sideline, so that does cause confusion if he throws it up there and it's not clear as to who the intended target is.
All right, so this brings up a long 3rd and 12. Looks like number 6, Luke Mosier, in the backfield. Looks like they're going to hand off to that left side, and they're going to have him for a gain of about 1. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 11 for the Centurions.
The Disciples are doing a great job of open field tackling.
Yeah.
Wrapping up and maintaining the clinch on each hold.
Yeah, as soon as the Centurions start to move a little bit down the field, they have a setback. And back to another 4th and long. Trying to convert this. Yeah, that 15-yard penalty really hurt.
See if we can get Gabe on a rollout over here, get him some space, and let the receivers come back to the football for a first down.
Little pass
right
across
in
the middle of the field. Number 6.
I'm not sure if he got it, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, that should be enough. Looks like he's down to about, that's going to be a first down.
They're moving the sticks quick, so it was an obvious on the field first down. Big play, clutch play. Keep the sticks moving. Keep possession of the football. Like I said, we need points on this possession.
I guess Luke's a little shaken up on the play. The medic was heading out there. So they're back at it. Yep. So 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Centurions still have to score twice. So going down the field here, they'll still have to, if they can punch this one in for a touchdown, they'll still have to get the ball back. Keep the Disciples from scoring.
A post route might be a good idea on this play. There's the back bubble
10.
screen, trying to get some blockers, but sniffed out by the defense, number 26, who has been making big plays all game long.
Yeah. It's going to be a loss on the play.
That could have been a
Tackle was
setup play
awfully
too.
high.
Yeah, that could have been a setup play too, where you get the defense thinking that you're going to throw that screen pass, and then you hit the receiver big play downfield.
Looks like a water break timeout. The refs have called.
So if the Centurions line up in the same formation that they were just in and make it appear like they're about to throw that same screen pass again, but instead throw the post route or the fly route down the field, you could get a big play out of it.
Yeah, that would be good. That's something we need right about now. Big play. Get moving the ball quick down the field.
I've been concerned about Gabe Drown and him running to the sideline to get the play and then running back to the huddle, that it's could tire him out.
Yeah.
See if we. Some teams, they use a player that will come in, like a running back or a receiver that'll come in and bring the play in, and then the quarterback calls the play. But what I've seen a lot this game is Gabe going to the sideline and then going right back into the huddle and calling the play.
Yeah, that's usually how they've been doing it this year.
It's time consuming, but you want the coach and the quarterback to definitely be on the same page. And sometimes when you send a running back or receiver with a play and they come in with the play, and it's kind of like that whisper game where you start off with one story and then by the end of the train you got a totally different story.
Yep.
So the communication is definitely 100% between the coach and the player.
Here's a 2nd and 13.
Gabe got away with the false start there, but he throws
Number 4,
Shepard Jones.
Jones down to about the 14-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Centurions first down.
One thing you got to say about Gabe Drown is that he has leading the receiver down to an art form. He throws some of the most beautiful passes right in stride. The receiver doesn't have to slow down or speed up, and that's what you want out of a quarterback, is to be able to see ahead and know that distance that the receiver can cover and be on the same page with them, where the receiver's looking over his shoulder, the defender has no chance to be able to make a play on that ball.
Yeah, these guys have been playing together for a little while. So when they play together, they really know how each other is. Here we go. Luke coming out here to this left side.
Good cutback.
Oh, he made it back.
Good cutback. He's down
nice.
the sideline.
Touchdown. Woo! Nice run by number 6, Luke Mosier, on the play.
That cutback was vicious. Number 5 had him dead to rights, and he cut back, and after that he was off to the races, right down to that corner of the pylon, extended the ball just in time, got it over the end zone line, and the receiver put his hands up, and that's what you want to see. And this was a great response at the beginning of the fourth quarter to being down 9 points. Great drive.
So it should be number 9, Alex Paulitz, out to attempt the extra point.
I don't really agree with this call right here, because an extra point puts you down 2 and you could win with a field goal. But if they want to go for 2, maybe they're concerned that they haven't been stopping the Disciples, and if the Disciples score a touchdown, then they still have a chance to go down and score 2 again.
Here we go, number 14, Zachary Fitz. Well, I'm going to go with that was the perfect call.
They dial up the automatic. See, there's always 2 sides to every argument. And the coach just showed that his side of the argument says if the Disciples score a touchdown, we've still got a shot to tie the game up. I'm not sure how much time is left in the fourth quarter. I'm going to say probably about 5 or 6 minutes, because Centurions took a lot of clock off on that drive. Yeah. If they can get a stop here and get possession back, this could be a down-to-the-wire ball game, which I really don't want to see as a Centurions fan, but is inevitable nonetheless. We need a lip reader down on the sideline for him telling the coach how much time is left in the game.
All right. So the one nice thing about not having really packed stands or anything like that. As you can hear what everybody's hollering, looks like the Disciples are expecting an onside kick. So they might have shifted a few guys in. They've got 2, 4, 6, 8. They got 9 guys up pretty close.
I don't think I would onside kick here. I think I would try to stop them. So they do.
Alex is kicking down the field.
It's called a pooch kick.
Got to tackle him.
Hold him down.
All right, so they got him down at like the 39-yard line.
Not sure what the Disciples' kicking situation is, if they have a elite field goal kicker or not, but they have been going for it every single time. I don't think I've seen them attempt to kick. Did they ever try to kick an extra point, the Disciples?
No.
I haven't seen them do it yet. So maybe their kicking game isn't as strong, and that could be to the Centurions' advantage if they get it down there in their territory and don't have a field goal unit go out to try for 3, but try to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, looking at their scores for this year, I think their first 3 games they scored somewhere in the 150 points and only gave up 6.
Who's that?
The Disciples.
Disciples, okay.
Yeah.
Up the middle, big number 26. Hard to bring down. He's still going. Already stepped out of bounds at the 30-yard line. I'm sure he wants that back because he just stopped the clock.
Looks like number 16 for the Disciples is limping. He should just fall down so they can stop and take care of him.
The clock is already stopped because he ran out of the bounds voluntarily. So.
And he's still not off the field over there. Oh, there he goes. So I'm thinking there's going to be a heavy dose of 26 and 9.
Yes. Running behind big 63 is my guess too.
Oh, number 30
Counter
out
tray.
to that right side.
Up the middle. Looks like Coach made the right call on going for 2 because the Disciples just scored another touchdown on a big breakaway run of 30 yards.
So that's going to make the score the Disciples 28 and the Centurions 21 right now with the 2-point conversion coming up. This 2 points will be
stop
very
this
important.
2-point conversion. If the Centurions don't stop this 2-point conversion, it could mean their first loss in a very, very long time.
All right, looks like quarterback's going to take it himself.
You got to wrap up here. You got to grab cloth and hold on.
Oh, yeah.
And he did. That's what you got to do.
Nice tackle there.
Open field tackle by number, is that 85?
Is that 85?
85, yeah.
Timothy Allcroft on the
Allcroft,
tackle.
you just made probably one of the biggest tackles of your high school career right there.
I'm sure his dad on the camera over here is pretty happy. And you know he's going to say, hey, did you get you get my play? Did you get all that? Oh,
right, and as a former defensive back, it's all about grabbing cloth first. Get some type of clinch on the other player and let your teammates come and help you out. But you've got to maintain that hold on the other player. You cannot let go, and understand that you can't run without your feet. If you lose grip on a player's jersey or their pants, you just roll all the way down, grab them by the foot or the ankle, and just hold on for dear life until you get some help. And that's what happened. So the score is Disciples 28, Centurions 21. Kickoff team on the field.
All right. I got no answer. I was trying to figure out how much time's left in this game. So we get 2, 4, 6.
What
8,
usually
10,
indicates
11.
it is the tempo of the offense. When they get out there, if they're trying to run up and spike the ball, there's probably less than 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, they haven't been kicking too far. Let's see if they just.
Yep, just that.
Okay,
up back, catch it. Hold on, possess the ball. Take care of that football.
Okay, so he's out to the. Oh, we've got a player down. I guess 66. He was just rolling on the ground. He looks to be fine. Got up. So it looks like Centurions are taking over the ball at their own 46-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down by 7. This is what you dream about in the backyard as a player, as a receiver, as a running back, as a quarterback, as an offensive lineman, making the big block, making the big run, big pass, big catch.
As a dad broadcaster, I'd prefer a 2-touchdown lead.
Of course.
In the fourth quarter. But, you always go with what you got. This Centurion team is good. Gabe running. He's got number 10 down the middle of the field, but he just couldn't get his feet planted.
Yeah, it's hard to get some zip on the football when you're running and you can't plant when you got defenders running after you.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from their own 46-yard line for the Centurions. Yeah.
Clock is stopped.
Yep, got to keep away from penalties at this time.
So this might be a drop back where the running back tries to block for Gabe to give him just a little bit more time. That running back screen was sniffed out real quick by the defense, and it's actually a benefit that he didn't catch the ball because it would have been a loss of about 5 yards.
Yeah, number 63 was right there on top of Alex Paulitz when that pass came in. So, yeah, that is good that he did not catch it.
3rd and 10. Centurions in the huddle for quite a while.
So number 78, John Gizelquist, came off. So here we go. So 3rd and 10.
So Disciples have one safety, which means that Shepard Jones is being double-teamed at the left side of the field. They are really trying to stop him at all costs.
Number 14, Zach Fitz, catch across the middle of the field should be enough for a first down.
Credit? Yes, they did give him credit for the catch.
So they're at the 42-yard line. Wow, they don't stop that clock for long.
No.
On a first down.
Nope. Not in high school. They're still going in the huddle, so that means that there's probably at least 3 minutes left in the game, which is good for the Centurions because picking apart this defense is something that Gabe is able to do if he has at least 3 or 4 seconds back there. There's a quick pitch screen.
Number 9,
to the running back.
Paulitz to the right. Looks like they're going to.
And here comes a flag at the end of the play. Not sure what this flag is about. Only thing I can think of is a face mask. Because
well,
probably
the way things
hold.
go for the Centurions is probably going to be a hold.
I don't see a hold happening that far down the field. Nope, it is, though.
Apparently
Centurions are the hold. Not sure. At least it was first down.
Yep. So it's only going to be really a 1-yard penalty back from the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to be a 1st and 11 now for the Centurions.
That is the definition of an inconsequential penalty right there, other than the yardage that you've been pushed back, because it really didn't make a difference in the scenario. 1st and 11.
All right.
So they sent Shepard in motion to try to get him one-on-one. That is interference on the defense.
Yep.
But the Centurion's going to go with the play since he did catch the ball for about 8 yards. Yeah, he got there a little bit too early, the defender did. He made contact, but that was great concentration by the receiver to still be able to have the awareness to catch the football. Hard to do that when you already take a shot right before you're getting ready to catch it. You get your helmet jarred a little bit and your eyeballs go sideways and you still have to refocus and catch.
Wait, they're
not sure what's going on here. No, they're counting it off from the line of scrimmage.
Oh, so it's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. So that'll be enough for a first down.
Centurions are going to take the penalty. So they could take an 8-yard gain and have it 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 3, or they could take the penalty and have it 1st and 10, 15 yards down the field. Of course, you're going to take the penalty. Okay, play action. Right. Gabe up the middle. That looks like a face mask to me on the defense, but not sure if they're going to call it.
Well,
yes.
Flag came in, but it looks like they ripped the ball out as well. So we're going to see what this is called.
Well, he maintained possession of it, even though they tried to rip it. But the defender that came up looked like he was going for the football and accidentally grabbed Gabe's face mask.
Yep.
And that could be the 15-yard variety face mask.
Looks
I got some pretty good eyes up here in the press box,
5-yard
don't I?
variety.
No binoculars here. Call it like I see it.
And a first down. So it looks like they're down to about the 18-yard line. So, yeah, we'll have to have you up here. You know what's going on with these plays. There we go, Centurions.
Crunch time. What is it, about the 15-yard line, 16-yard line? Where's the line of scrimmage?
I think it's the 18.
18-yard line.
4 minutes.
Okay, 18-yard line. Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're letting us know. So it's 4 minutes to go in the game now. The Disciples have a 28-21 lead. Yeah, the third quarter did seem to go really, really fast. But, this fourth quarter, and maybe there's more drama going on, more stuff happening. Everybody's a little bit on edge with everything going on. Really good game. You like to see games like this, especially a conference game in the ECC. You like to see evenly matched teams.
Late September, beautiful fall day, even though it's summer weather. It's late September football, and that's probably the most ideal conditions as a football player. Not too hot, not too cold. Yeah. But
and
I could definitely
up to about 83 now. I think it was 81 when we started the game.
4 days of rain, then we get this beautiful day, and it's probably going to be 4 more days of rain.
Yeah.
So anytime you got a passing team, the rain is your enemy. There you go. Oh my goodness. I don't think he can advance that.
Did you get that?
I do not think he can advance that. So
well, we got a flag down.
If he did not get ruled down, if Gabe did not get ruled down, that is a complete pass followed by a fumble, followed by a recovery by the offensive lineman number 74 who cannot advance that football.
Did it ever hit the ground?
Ball never hit the ground.
So
never hit the ground. They gave Gabe credit for the pass. The fumble.
Oh, targeting penalty.
Personal foul targeting on the defense anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But
so
you want to talk about a crazy play. You want to talk about a crazy play right there.
Yeah, if you're out there.
Gabe does a Patrick Mahomes style pass to the receiver. The receiver catches it, gets absolutely crushed by a hit, and the ball pops out. Offensive lineman number 74, what's his name?
74 is Tucker Thurston.
Tucker Thurston catches the ball out of the air to maintain possession. You're not allowed to advance the football on a fumble like that, on a play like that. So it would have been ruled dead, but the Disciples got called for a targeting penalty, which is going to be half the distance to the goal, putting the ball on the 1 yard line.
1 yard line over there.
Ball is on the 1 yard line. Centurions have possession. And I am not trying to be a press box coach or an announcer coach, but I would intentionally try to down the ball around the 1 yard line twice just so the Disciples don't have a lot of time left on the clock to march down the field, as they have been the entire game on the Centurions so far. Offense is very talented, capable of making big plays, and I would really want the clock to be on my side here towards the end.
Yeah.
Player who is down has not moved. It looks like cramping. It just looks like he's got a cramp.
It looks like cramp, and they're trying to stretch him out. So it's good that that's what it is, although this does give them looks like the coach was going over to talk to the players, and I think the ref told him he can't go talk to his players. while there's an injury delay like this. He can go over. I'm assuming he can go over to his injured player.
Yes.
And see what's going on there, but
Yes.
not go over and coach your players when there's an injury timeout. So, see what's going on. Yeah. Wish we had a clock running.
Yeah, I'm hoping he is able to at least be helped off the field. Needs to come out for at least one possession. Looks like he's walking pretty good right now. Hope that leg doesn't cramp up again on him. It's not a fun feeling when you get a leg cramp, especially in a football game.
All right, so we got the clock is running now. We're at the 1 yard line for the Centurions. Number 12, Gabe Drawn, with number 6 behind him. Luke Mosier back there.
Fake the run up the middle. Gabe's rolling out, and
He's going to go in for the
they're
touchdown.
calling it a touchdown.
Woo! All right, so that brings the score right now. The Disciples have 28, and the Centurions have 27.
And here's the question. Are
What do you
the
do?
Centurions going to go for 2 and try to get the win, or are they going to kick the extra point and go for the tie?
I think they're going for 2 because I see Alex over here on the sideline. So they're going for 2.
All right.
So
This is it.
this could determine the ball game here. If the Centurions are unable to make it in for the 2-point conversion, then I foresee the Disciples just getting the ball and holding it.
Delay a game.
Delay a game. Oh, that's not what you want to have.
And a passing offense, 5 yards back, just kind of actually gives you more room to work with. Since the back of the end zone is another defender.
So it looks like they're back to the 8-yard line now.
Still going for it.
Still going for it. Well, yeah.
No, they don't.
Well,
I mean,
they
gotta-
could kick.
They could kick an extra point right
Yeah.
here and tie the ball game up. But they're still going to go
So
for
here
it.
we
Now
go.
the
They're
defense
going
knows
for it.
it's going to be a pass play, as they probably already assumed. They got a route coming up the middle for a sack. And looks like they're going to call it an incomplete pass. Centurions down 1 point, 28-27.
All right. So that's probably going to be the end of the game since there wasn't much time left. Don't know how many timeouts the Centurions have. So the Disciples have a 28-27 lead right now, and they're about to receive the kickoff here really late in the fourth quarter. Let's see. All right. So the Centurions are about to kick off. Should be Alex Pollitt, number 9, coming out.
So when they lost to Virginia Academy, how long had it been before that they had lost football?
Yeah, it would have been that far because last season they didn't lose any games. Just a question.
I just checked on Max Preps to see what
I guess we got injury delay still up here. So let me see if I can figure out where that one is. All right. So Centurions kicking off. There should be a whole lot of Disciples guys up at that 50-yard line.
They are going for the onside kick, it looks like.
Oh, that's not going to make it anywhere.
He did not get it far enough. It's only traveled 4 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard. And for an onside kick to qualify, it has to travel at least 10 yards.
Yeah.
Is it 10 or 5? I believe it's 10. 10 yards the kick has to travel in order for the the kicking team to recover it.
Yeah, I was
legally.
a little surprised with as the ball was not going there. Number 7 was going like he was going to try and pick it up and run, which if you're going to get the ball without having to do anything,
Yeah.
my thing is always just stay back, stay away, and
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Because if he touches it and doesn't pick it up in time, then
if he
it's
touches it,
definitely
gets hit, gets knocked down,
trouble.
something like that. 2, 4, 6.
So the
8,
disciples will see, are they going to take a knee or are they going to run the
No,
football?
they're
going to
gonna
run the
run it.
football? All right. So
Looks
that
like-
indicates that there's at least 2.5 minutes left. Otherwise, they'd be taking a knee right now to try to run the clock out and see if Centurions
All right.
waste their timeouts.
So it looks like a gain of, we'll call it half a yard, something like that. So that's going to be a 2nd and 10.
As a defense, especially defensive linemen, you really want to get handsy when it comes to the person with the football. You want to try to get in there and rip that ball out, strip it down, pull his arm, pull his wrist down. Try to do anything you can to create a turnover.
Yeah. So we've got not a whole lot of time. Was that their first timeout, or did they take one? It's kind of hard to tell.
I don't think that Centurions have called a timeout this half so far.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. All right, so we've got a 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. The Disciples have a 1-point lead right now, 28-27 over the Centurions. They have the ball in Centurion territory at about the 41-yard line.
And the crowd is really getting into it because it's so close to the end of the game. And doing everything they can to throw the offense off their
So
game.
I figure they're going to keep this ball on the
roll out
ground.
to the left. Now he's going to try to throw it, and he's incomplete. Ball is incomplete. Hit the ground, so that not only stops the clock, but also brings up 3rd down, which both work into the Centurions' favor.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. I'm surprised. I figured with what their running game has been doing all day,
Well, the quarterback was rolling out, so he did have an option to run. Has 2 receivers going down the field, one about 4 yards down the field, one about 10 yards down the field. He went for the deeper receiver, and he just wasn't able to hold on to the football. Here's a run up the middle, and it is stuffed. The Centurions got him. 4th down. This is exactly what the Centurions needed right here.
So I guess there's no gain on that play, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 10 for the Disciples.
And you're still not in the clear because this is a very good running football team. You've got to stack up on them. Now, I don't think they're going to try to pass the football and risk an interception, pick 6, but they definitely want to maintain possession by some type of option run, maybe even a double option, triple option type of a play where the quarterback rolls out and he's got a running back on his side to be able to pitch it to in case he gets in trouble, to extend the play and try to get that 1st down. Centurions done everything they possibly could so far to put themselves in a great position for a comeback victory.
All right. Looks like the refs are calling them back out there. Man, 63 coming out. That's a big boy.
I told you, he's every bit of 6'8", 320 pounds.
I tell you.
When you see a absolute tower of power, you think of number 63. I mean, you definitely want a guy like that protecting the quarterback's blind side because it's going to take you at least 2 seconds to get around him.
Yeah.
Your best bet probably try to go through his legs.
Centurion fans
like
are all up.
A lot of conversation in the backfield between the quarterback and the running backs. Running back goes in motion. No pitch.
He's going to follow him.
He's got a lot of blockers.
There was a hold there. Number 25 had number 9
Do not get the horse
by
collar
the jersey.
tackle. That's okay.
But the Centurions
because
are going to stop them and take over on downs.
Turnover on downs. Centurions spread out extended the play, took him down the sideline, great pursuit angles to make sure that that quarterback did not turn that corner. So the Centurions have possession, and they're down by 1 point. It's the fourth quarter, and this is like I said, the type of thing you dream about in the backyard, leading that game-winning drive, making that big play on a game-winning drive.
Yeah. Wish we knew how much time it was.
I'm going to say a minute 35. Just throw it out there.
Minute 35, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how many plays we get to run.
He's got a lot of time. Throws it up the sideline to the running
6,
back.
get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds. He does get out of bounds under his own power, which means that the clock will stop.
So
Not quite a first down, though.
Up to the 45. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. But the important thing is the clock not running. Wait, they're running the clock.
Yeah, he ran out of bounds under his own power. Now, if you get tackled on your way out of bounds, then it's definitely a clock going to keep running type of thing. But he's saying that the defender had enough contact with the offensive player that they're deeming that he did not run out of bounds under his own power, but was pushed out of bounds. And that means the clock is still running. Comes the play. Oh, in stride.
Number 4,
Shepard
Jones.
He's down the sideline. This is a touchdown. This is a touchdown, Centurions. What a play by Gabe Brown.
Shepard Jones down that left side of the field.
What I tell you is what you dream about in that backyard.
I tell you.
That's the play you dream about, too. Drown to Shepard.
My gosh.
Shepard definitely leading the flock today. My goodness. What a catch. I'm talking perfect pass, in stride. Defender was looking at the receiver the entire time, never got his head turned around to see the ball was coming right in his hands.
Centurions
Shepard
have
up the
taken
what a
33 to 28 lead right now. We don't know how much time is left, but you know these disciples only takes them one play.
It's never over with this team.
These guys can score. These guys can score quick. We got number 9, Alex Paulitz, out there for the extra point attempt. And that's going to be good. All right, so that's going to bring our score to the Centurions 34 and 28 for the Disciples.
And here's a situation where I guess they figured doesn't matter what they do, the Disciples are going to go for 2 if they do score a touchdown. So an extra point or 2-point conversion is not going to make a difference, but you definitely want them to have to make the extra point or make the 2-point conversion to win the football game.
Wow.
But you want to talk about a clutch pass, a clutch reception, and down the sideline for a touchdown. You don't get any bigger than what Gabe Brown and Shepard Jones just did on that play. What do you think?
So it's a minute 44 we're hearing is how much time is left in this game. That's enough time.
That's an eternity in the game of football when you got timeouts. But the good news is that the Disciples are mainly a running team and not a throwing team. So that clock's going to continue to run as they run the football if they do choose to run the football. This could be a time where you want to put an extra defensive back about 20, 30 yards down the field to try to thwart any big plays and maybe knock a pass down or get a big interception. Also, we need a good kickoff here. We got to get this ball down the field and get that coverage going. It's a great wobbly kick, hard to pick up, gets it in stride.
20-yard line.
Now here's where you got to get some cloth.
We got
Wrap
a flag
up and bring him
coming
down.
in.
Wrap up and bring him down. Looks like a block in the back is going to be called. This is coming back, but he's up the sideline, and it doesn't look like he's going to get to him in time. It's going to be a touchdown called on the field, but the body language of the players on the Disciples do not match the energy that the runner has. Their heads are dropped. They are not looking very happy because they see the flag on the 42-yard line.
We have a holding on the Disciples on that play. That's going to bring back that beautiful run by number 30 there. on that kickoff return.
And I could see it, but I didn't know if they were going to call it. But it looked like the guy who was trying to make the tackle had his arm being held.
So it looks like the ball's going to go from the 42, and they're going to back it up back to the 32 of the Disciples. I don't know. I felt like a minute and a half went off on that play.
Nah. But the clock does continue to run as the play continues to run. So whatever the clock was at that point in time, it's still at that point.
All right. So we have the Centurions with the 34-28 lead right now. The Disciples have the ball on their own 32-yard line.
Looks like they got off to a quick start, but it doesn't matter.
Number 56, Quentin Cap.
And if you wear number 56, you better be able to tackle, because that was Lawrence Taylor's number, the great New York Giant, Hall of Famer, and offensive nightmare for any team that played against him. So if you wear number 56, you better be bringing it. It's like wearing number 23 in basketball. If you wear number 56 in football, you better be one heck of a player. And he has proven to be that this entire game. He has come up with big tackle after big tackle, and that was one of the biggest tackles he could have come up with because of the magnitude of the situation. Looks like the player is coming off the field. He was shaken up a little bit. And it brings up a second down and 14, it looks like. Second and 14, second and 15 maybe.
So second and 14, and they should get the clock running. There we go. That's what I like to see now. Let the clock run. Let the clock run.
56.
56, Quentin Cap.
Quentin Cap. All right.
Yeah.
We need another big play out of Quentin Cap right here to shut this team down. Now they're running the counter tray. Looks like they got some room on the sideline. Zach Fitz on a pursuit angle, making sure he gets out of bounds.
Looks
Number
like they're
4
up to
on the
midfield.
tackle. Shepard Jones makes the tackle.
So number
Not only
4,
does he do it on
Shepard
offense,
Jones.
he does it on defense too. Shepard
All
Jones
right.
on the tackle. We got to get communication on this clock here, see what's going on.
So shouldn't it be running though? Because he was.
They might
tackled
have
out
to
of
stop the
bounds.
clock to move the chains, but then they blow the whistle to start it again. They don't seem to be in too big of a hurry right now, so.
Yeah, it didn't seem like they stopped
what's going
or
on.
they started the clock back up out there. I don't know. Number 26 again.
26
running
up the middle.
of the
He's
field.
rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and keep him up. Keep him
56
up on
is
his
there
feet. There
on
you
the
go.
tackle with them.
Run as much time off as possible.
So that's going to bring up a second and about 2.
Now it's a timeout called by the Disciples.
So.
Helene? Okay.
So we got a 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Disciples. They're at the 43-yard line. 45 seconds, I think, is what they're calling.
45 seconds. At the 43-yard line. Well, I'm going to use a little technology of my own. By the way,
All right. All right. We'll fix it later. So we've got 2nd and 3 for the Disciples. Here we go, number 26, and then coming back the other way. Oh,
hold on to
number
him, Shepard.
4, Shepard Jones.
Wait for the cavalry to arrive,
and
which is in
number
the form
56.
of Quentin Cap. Shepard Jones holds him up. Quentin Cap finishes him off. And now we've got an injury, so-called injury. Looks like a cramp, a very timely cramp, considering the circumstances and the time left in the game, that the clock has stopped and has given the Disciples a chance to go over to the sideline to get some water and to come up with a play.
So here we go. So we've got a 3rd and 6 from the 46-yard line. Disciples are in Centurions territory. Got to watch out for number 26 in the backfield there. Number 9, the quarterback there. The stands are starting to go wild here.
Crowd is getting into it, showing their spirit. Looks like this is going to be – it's got to be a pass play here. You got to go play action here. Number 9 gets through the line, 78. They're on a pursuit. Quarterback's going to try to keep it himself, and that is not going to be good for them as he goes down inbounds. Great for the Centurions. It brings up 4th and inches, it looks like. 4th and inches.
Number 78, John Giselquist, was in on that tackle. 4th and about 1 for the Disciples. Looks like they called a timeout on the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure they have any more timeouts after that either. This is a play. If you can tackle them, keep them in bounds, it might be the ball game.
Well, fourth down. If you can just
hoping so.
Yep.
But I'm just saying if they get past the line of scrimmage and get the first down, keep them in bounds. So you keep that clock running. That clock is your friend right now.
So again, we've got Disciples with 28 and the Centurions with 34. We're under 30 seconds to play, we're guessing at this point. So this is a huge play. Centurions need a stop. Disciples need a first down or a score. So
big play right here. Quarterback gets the snap, fakes the pitch.
Number 9's
He's going out to the side. They're trying to drag the play out. He does get the first down. Stiff arm, Zach Fitz pushes him out of bounds.
So it looks like the clock's going to stop. They're down to the 34-yard line of the Centurions. So that's going to bring up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Disciples. Okay, so we have an unofficial about 10 seconds to go in the game.
Not sure.
We don't know if that's right. We're just guessing at this point. So we need to keep them out of the end zone.
You've got to get a safety deep to not give up that big play. There you go. Hold on to it.
The ball's out.
Ball is out. The ball is out. He picks it up. Still goes down. Looks like that might be the ball game, though. I don't think they have any more timeouts. Referee is looking at his clock.
He's watching his watch.
He has just signaled the long whistle.
Woo!
Double blast. Ball game is over.
Wow.
Hey, thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this broadcast. I know it's hard to do it by yourself the entire time. You feel like you're just talking and talking, but you got somebody in here. But if you would have asked me any game to come in to announce, this would have been the one. Down 22-13 in the fourth quarter and come back and win 34-28. It doesn't get any better than that as a Centurions football fan. And a proud former coach of a lot of these players that are on the varsity football team. Love to see Gabe and Zach doing their thing out there.
That's great. And you did a great job. Appreciate it coming in. Hey, anytime you feel like it, because it's like the three of us run all these different things on the broadcasting. So, swing by anytime.
I just came up in the press box because the sun was beating down on me. And I didn't have any sunscreen on or a hat, so I came unprepared. And I just said, I'm just going to sneak up in the press box and try to quietly watch the game, which, of course, as a football fan, I can't quietly do anything. I have to shout at the defense, the players, the coaches, and cheer on the Centurions. And I think that later on today, when the Centurions look back on this game, they're going to know that they definitely had a big test, and they passed it with flying colors.
Yeah, thank you. So, again, just want to thank everybody up here and thank everybody that tuned in for the game. We hope you enjoyed it. Want to say a special thank you to all the Disciples fans that were able to tune in. We like broadcasting this stuff, and don't know if you guys do any broadcasting of your games, and if you would like to find out how we do it relatively inexpensively. So you can always hit us up, and we can help you with that. If you want to try and do live stream on YouTube like we're doing here. But again, want to thank all the Centurion fans out there. I think we're going to head down to the field and see the guys a little bit. We'll probably leave the camera on here for just a little bit more so you guys can see what's going on. Just with the Centurions and our other ECC competitors, we like to go out in the middle of the field, get together. They call out good plays that the other team did, and it's just really great to see and say a prayer. And it's just fun to have that camaraderie after a hard-fought game like this. But again, the final score is the Disciples 28 and the Centurions 34. And thanks for tuning in.
Right. It's a great show of respect and understanding the bigger picture that it is just a game. You play your heart out. You do your best. You try to honor God in everything that you do. But at the end of the day, it's a game, and we're out there trying to compete, trying to have fun, trying to challenge ourselves. And I love seeing both teams getting together after and having this roundup circle, this big huddle, a prayer, congratulations. And I know that anyone who missed this game is probably going to have to tune in and watch this over and over because of how exciting it was, especially in the second half. This was an awesome comeback for the Centurions, heartbreaking loss for the Disciples, and hats off to both teams. Thank you very much for allowing me to step on here and broadcast. Take care, and God bless.
All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and stop the stream here again with a final score of the Disciples 28 and the Centurions 34. Just want to thank everybody that was able to watch the game, and hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And we'll see you back again when we play the Bucks on October the 12th at 2 p.m. at Metz Middle School, and we should be live streaming on YouTube again. So again, just want to thank everybody that was able to make it out here. Just a little quick shot of the guys, and we'll end the stream here. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.